All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to my studio tour. This is the year 2024, so it'll be titled 2024 Studio Tour. And this is pretty much where I come here, I cook up, work with clients, work with friends, jam out. Basically, just this is just my studio, so you get to see kind of like everything that I use, the space, and yeah. So let's kind of start going through it. I don't know how I'm gonna really want to start this. So we go inside the studio, doors, come here, see the desk, the guitars, or you see the paneling, the couch, side cart, the rack, and then the drums are on the right. So I guess I'll do the first thing, just the drums. Okay, cool. So the first thing that you see, you come in here, are the drums on the right hand side. So yeah, this is my drum kit. It's a Pro Masters. I think I've had this since about 2015, 2016. Not too sure, but I've had this one for a while now, and it sounds great. I've used it for all different types of stuff, jazz, rock, CCM. Trying to do like metal stuff with it. I don't know. It's a great kit. It's a maple, and it's Pearl Masters Maple Complete all maple shell. It's 4-piece. I don't have the high tom on it right now. I've just been kind of using it as like a three-piece and the snare. On some pearl stands. And then the cymbals that I currently have on them right now are K-Series Zildjian, that custom hybrid. And so custom K-Series are the cymbals that I have right now. They're pretty bright. Trying to get some darker cymbals for sure. And then the throne that I have is just some zebra throne. Not sure. And currently using a Tama drums, a snare. This Tama snare. For my pedal, I have the DW9000 double pedal. This is one of the best feeling pedals I've ever felt for a kick drum, so I got it. Sticks, I have a bunch of sticks. Basically, I used to be in orchestra, so I have a big stick bag with a bunch of things in there, with timpani mallets, xylophone, who knows what else is in there. And then as far as like sticks that I've been using the ProMark sticks. I've been using 5Bs. I used to use 5As a lot. Let's see if we can see here. Yeah, this is the Hickory 5B. Forward 5B. This is what I use right now to play on. I used to not like 5Bs and just stick with 5As. 5As would break a lot. And these actually feel kind of comfortable too. They don't feel like super thick. They don't feel super small either. Like the 5As are just like real small. But yeah, these are, I've just been using these and they've been feeling good. Last me longer. And they have good attack and stuff. Then the next thing we kind of see here in the studio is maybe I should go over the paneling first. The paneling, I'm not sure the brand. I just know I got them from Sweetwater. And it has, it has probably 8 of these wall little panels here, all across. Yes, I have pretty much eight of these wall panels, and then 2 bass traps, and then I have small cubes behind the drums here. All right, so after the drums, you look on the right hand side of the studio, we have this rack with my keyboards. And so on my rack here, this is an on-stage rack. It's a 3-tier. So you have 1, 2, 3. So the first keyboard I have down here is a Yamaha keyboard. Not sure exactly what this one is, but it's a fully weighted 88 keys. And yeah, it's pretty basic. It has MIDI, USB capability, and it has like one output, and it has speakers built in. So this is just like what I first started using when I was learning. And I actually like the sounds. It comes with only 10 sounds in it, but they're really good. It's really solid. I love the way it feels, and I have it. It's another MIDI keyboard that I can use if like anything. Right above it on the first kind of tier that's on the bottom, I have the Arturia Keylab 88. This is a MK2 series, so this is the only series that they have for the fully weighted keys anyways for the 88. And this one feels, and so this keyboard feels a little bit more weightier, if that makes sense. It's just heavier, and I actually like it like that. Even the weighted keys are not as the weighted keys normally that you feel like on a Nord and other things feel lighter than this one, and I like how this one is kind of a little bit heavier. It makes it feel like a little bit tougher, and I love it. This is what I use to play if I'm doing any like live gigs or playing anywhere and I need a keyboard to bring. I'll bring this one and use my laptop for my key sounds, different things like that. Probably make a video on that too. This is a really good keyboard, and if I had to just have like an all-in-one keyboard, MIDI controller, and something that I could use, be versatile with, I would use this one for sure. It has just a bunch of different connections, feels good. I would 100% stick with this. If like I just had this in a laptop, like I would be pretty much okay. And so in the next tier, I actually have another MIDI controller, but it's not here with me right now. I let my cousin borrow it. Shout out DJ Honey or Honey, but it's like honey, but like not honey. It's HONY. But yeah, shout out. But for now, right now, what's here is the Behringer Pro 800, and this sounds really good. I know there was some controversy because they're like, oh, it's not like an actual Prophet, this and that, blah 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 blah. This is a really good synth. I love it. My only thing is I wish I had like stereo out, but other than that, this is great. I can actually fit it here on the keyboard if I want to play like live with it. Yeah, sounds are great off of here. This is something too that you can use if I ever want to expand a setup, use another keyboard, use another modular synth, use anything. This is pretty versatile with it. And it's a polyphonic synth, 8 voice, analog. It's great. Knobs, buttons, great feeling. And also great sounding too. No, on the side of my key rack, my little keyboard rack, I have just where I hang some cables. I have a MIDI cable that I just hang for my Pro 800. I also have XLR cable and an instrument cable as well that I hang behind there. And now moving on, going to the side cart that I have next to my desk. Okay, so the first thing about my side cart, this is a Gator. I don't know what the actual model is, but I know that it's Gator company. and that's what the side cart is. And the first thing, I mean, it's like gray, matches kind of sort of with the room a little bit. It's a little bit more of a different gray than I kind of originally thought it was going to be, but it's cool. It's whatever. Yeah, the first thing that we have here underneath on the bottom level is a storage kind of compartment. I have a SM57 that I have here. I use this if you're looking for a really good versatile mic that you can record pretty much anything that you want to record, whether it's an instrument, whether it's a voice, vocals, a group. This mic is really affordable, like $100. You could probably pick it up, and yeah, it's great sounding. I use it on the snare. I use it for vocals sometimes. I'll use it for if I want to record an amp, mic up anything. Like the 57 is a great mic to do that. The next thing is a Sphere DLX mic. It's by Universal Audio. I use it not that much, honestly. It's a pretty big mic. I should probably use it more often, for sure. Let me kind of squat down a little bit. But yeah, this is a really good mic, definitely. And right next to it, I have my drum mic kit in the box. I have them down here just to set up, tear down. That's kind of like how I like to set up things. So yeah, these are the Audix drum mics. 2 Audix D2s, an Audix D4, Audix D6, and then the 2 overheads. I don't know what those names are, and then the snare mic as well. And so usually the snare I'll use as a bottom mic or a hi-hat mic from this kit, and I use the 57 for top snare. So above everything, next on the rack is the Apollo X8P, and this is a great audio interface. I love it. This is really good for honestly anything. Like, this is a really standard, not standard, but I don't even know what to say. But this is a really good audio interface. It connects to my other audio interface from UAD, the Apollo Solo, which we'll look at in a minute. That's on my desk, and so they connect to each other. They add the channels together. It's great. And if I want to get another one, it connects as well. I think you can do 2 rack mounted audio interfaces and then 1 desktop interface from UAD, which gives you 3. And then this has 8 actual inputs with preamps, and the preamps sound really good. I use this for my drums, and yeah, if I have an instrument as well, I can connect to here. 8 channels, more than enough. And if I want to do ADAT, I can do that as well. Get another 8 inputs. If I want to do 500 series rack, I can connect that to here. This is just pretty much setting me up for more stuff. Above that, just a Furman power and conditioner, nothing crazy. Above that, we have just a little miscellaneous drawer where I have some cables, guitar picks, usually charging cables. That's what I have in here. Batteries if needed. It kind of stays here. So above, I have my MacBook, and my MacBook is the main source of the studio. Without it, I won't be able to really do pretty much anything. So majority of the studio is really here in this laptop. So this is a 2023 MacBook Pro M1 Max. I have 64 gigs of RAM and about 4 terabytes here. So this is a pretty solid computer. It can handle mostly everything that I try and do and put onto it. There's nothing that I've really seen I use Ableton primarily. I'm on 11. I haven't upgraded to 12 right now. So Ableton is my primary DAW. I used to use Pro Tools and Ableton, but just been sticking to Ableton because I haven't had to mix. And if I do mix, I can do it through Ableton. Only benefits of like Pro Tools is just for like different things that I'm not really doing. So for my needs, personally, I use Ableton, and this is what I do. Everything. If I'm playing live and I need a really strong computer for what I'm gonna do live, this computer can handle it. Moving on to the desk. Okay, so I have a launch pad here. This isn't mine. This is my cousin's. Shout out DJ Honey again. And so yeah, this is just here. I've used it. I'll use it here and there. It's pretty cool. Just trying to use it for different things. I don't use it for like the keys mainly because I actually like use keys. I use this for like more traveling purposes or just wanting to do like samples or just like drums here and there. And then and here I have just a hard drive that I connect. I have all like my samples stuff pretty much that I use in here. Next thing that I have on my desk are my Audio Technica headphones. Not sure exactly the brand, but I know that, or the model of it, but it's pretty affordable. I know that I think these were like $70, less than $100 for these. These are well for traveling. I mix on them. Yeah, and they sound pretty good. Right next to it is my mic that I use a lot, and this is the Shure SM7B. And the Shure SM7B, I'm pretty sure you've seen this mic on a podcast, or you've seen this mic on a recording, live performance, something. But this mic is just really good. For the price that it is, I think around $400. And now they have the SM7 DB, I think is what it's called. Yeah. But this is pretty solid mic. It's durable. You can use it. Only thing is, with this older model, you need the cloud lifter, which I currently do not have right now. I've actually had this mic, and I'd borrow the cloud lifter from different people every time I needed it. Shout out to all them, which is pretty crazy. So I've been getting away with using other people's cloud lifters, and I just need to get one, honestly. Get my own, but like I'm able to use it still, thanks to other people. So shout out them. Next thing that we see here is my desktop interface, which basically connects to my monitors. And yeah, I have my monitor outs coming from here. Not sure if I should try and reroute them to the 8XP and then just leave this a little bit more clean or something, but this is where I have just the outputs going to my monitors, and I'm able to go from headphones to monitor, adjusting it, and just have that desktop turning. And then I just have my remotes here. So, and I'll kind of go through the desk actually really quick. So this desk is from IKEA. I think it would cost me about $70 in total for the top. This is like a 6.5 feet top, and then you just get the legs. And so this is a pretty affordable table as well. It's very like minimal. I have a Gove, I believe is the brand name, or Govee LED light strip. All I did was just attach it to the back, and now that goes there. And underneath the table, I have a power strip. And so yeah, underneath the power strip, or underneath the table, is just this power strip that I have, and that's basically where I power most of everything. Going along, I'll go into the studio monitors next. These are the Yamaha HS7s. These are really good. I don't have the HS8s because those are like I don't know if you've seen these in person, but the 5s are pretty good for if you have like a regular sized room. If you have a bigger room, I mean the HS7s would do really good, and they sound really great too. There's not any kind of complaints that I have about them. Has good low end, and you can hear kind of everything. And I mix off these, and yeah, produce off these, listen to music off these. These are just great. Next, I just have a TV, which is like my monitor. So I'm able to bring it out, adjust it. It's attached to the wall, and then I could just control it. So yeah, that's basically my monitor. Other than that, I just have the Magic Mouse and the Magic Keyboard by Apple to be cohesive with being Apple. Only thing that sucks about this is that you have to charge both the keyboard and the mouse. It is what it is. But now the next thing that I have here on my desk is the HX Stomp by Line 6. This is probably my favorite guitar pedal. It is my only guitar pedal, I will say. But before I got it, I was exploring different guitar pedals. This one is just so compact, like, and for what I do, I'm not even a guitar player. That's not my main instrument. But for what I need it for, it gets the job done. It has great sounds, and there's a bunch of presets from a bunch of different people who have just amazing sounds come out of this small little box. And yeah, I actually got a good deal off this one. I bought it pre-owned. Works perfectly fine. Sounds good. I use it. If I do play live eventually with guitar, this is what I'll use. And I honestly don't think I'll need anything more. And so moving on to the side of my desk, we have some guitars and some cases. So in there is a Boss guitar pedal. Funny you're talking about pedal boards, but that's a guitar. I don't know the exact one. I'll probably take it out and do a video on it. But that's from my church. So yeah, I don't have it in the storage unit because I don't want it there in the storage unit. Yeah, same with you'll see a bass and guitar that are here in the studio that I have, which are also from my church. But yeah, that's from my church. That's the pedal board that we have. Am I a fan of it? It's okay sounding. Honestly, I mean, like, I feel like the Stomp is better for the environment than this is. This is a little bit more, like, the tones that you get out of it are a little bit more heavy. I also do something more rock, or I'm not sure exactly, but it just doesn't really, I mean, it fits. But you know, I still think, I mean, I think the Stomp's better, in my personal opinion. After that, I have just my DW case for my pedal. So yeah, just if I want to travel with that. And then I have Samson stand, just a mic stand here, basic. Then I have an on-stage stand. This is a heavy-duty stand. This stand is what I'll use for the Sphere DLX. And so yeah. And then moving on, the guitar rack stand. I think you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you have 8 guitars on here. It's called it's Rocket Stage Accessories is what it's called. I have an acoustic here. This is a classical guitar. This is from this is one of my grandpa's guitars. I have another acoustic. It's actually in my bedroom right now because I've been playing it at night. and just writing. I'll sometimes write in my bed as I'm like before I sleep, or if I can't sleep, I'll just, play the guitar. And yeah, that usually is just here. Then we have that, and then we have a Fender Strat. This is one of the guitars from the church that I have currently here. Only because I feel it's safer here than in a storage unit or at the church, because we're sharing a building right now. So yeah, this is the Strat. And then we have Fender P-Bass, also from the church. Both of these actually need work on. This has some issues with I think it's a pickup or something, and the bridge on here is like lifted. So but yeah, Fender Strat, Fender P-Bass. Yeah, and then this bass is a Pevy or Pavey, I'm not sure, but this is the bass my grandfather played on, so that's just what I have here. And yeah, so that's just what's here. Then the next thing that we have, this couch. This is an IKEA couch. This was, I think, like maybe $150, and it's great. People can sit on here. If I really wanted to lay down and take a nap, I could. It's very spacious. It takes a while to break in. I will give that as a be aware. You have to kind of break this in, and then yeah, it's comfortable after that. So, but it's fit. It's very small. It's tiny. It's light. If I want to take it out, I will. Then this is also another IKEA chair. Shout out to my Thea, because I actually took this from her. It's just a white chair. Nothing crazy, nothing special. And it just kind of sits at the desk. Lastly, I have a whiteboard here, and on my whiteboard is pretty much my album that I'm currently working on. And it's just a little checklist that I have. So there it is. Don't leak it. Just kidding. Do whatever. Another thing that I forgot to mention, I have some XLRs running from the back of the 8XP. I have about 7 of them, but I have the XLRs ran. There's about 7 of them. They're just Sweetwater cables. They work. They do the job. And yeah, those are what I use for my mics, my drum mics. Cool. Thank you guys for watching. This is 2024 studio time. Studio tour. Yeah, this is where I come just to create. And it's this is a very minimalistic setup. Most of the studios ran off the laptop, as you can see by everything that I have. Because without the laptop, this is pretty much just a room with like some instruments in it. So if you like this video, let me know. If you didn't, also let me know. If you want to see anything more in depth, kind of here, this wasn't like anything too gear specific. I didn't really go into the details of like dimensions of anything or like the features of anything. But if you saw anything here that you're like, hey, I would like to know more about, can you go a little bit more in depth, kind of this and that, whether it's Ableton, whether it's how I kind of have all this set up on like with my laptop. If I have anything, I don't know, drum specific, if you have any questions about the keys, guitars that I have or stuff like that, like let me know what it is that you want to know more about, and I will let you know, and I'll make a video on it. 2024 studio tour. If you know me, come through. Don't flake on me. Don't sleep in. You know who you are. I'm just kidding. But yeah, come record a session, here, or let's just jam, have fun, make music, just chill. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed 2024 studio tour. Let me know what else, if you want me to give you a tour or something else, I don't know, whatever. Let me know. But yeah, peace.